And there are a few ways that we can invite teammates. If we want to invite someone specifically to a board, we can click this invite button here at the top right. Here, you can invite by name or team if they exist in Monday already, or we can invite them by email address. I could invite Caleb to my tutorials board this way, but I would prefer to invite him to my entire workspace. So let me show you how to do that. Let's click the X on this invite window. Then over in the Workspaces 3-dot menu, we can click Manage Workspace. From here, click on Members and Manage Users. Take note that we're now in the Users tab of the administration settings. I'm going to close this pop-up, and we can always get back here if you click your profile settings and administration. Users will bring us right back to where we were. To add a user, let's come over here and click Invite. And for the purposes of this tutorial, I'll invite one of my other email addresses to impersonate Caleb. Assuming your teammates will also be using Monday.com regularly, you can select Member here. You could immediately invite them as an admin, or if they don't need to contribute, like in this tutorial, I'll click Viewer Read Only, and I'll show you how we bump him to admin shortly. I'll click Invite, and I'll close this, and we can see our status for our new user is pending. Here is where we can change the user role, and we have a warning that Monday.com recommends adding another admin. So here I could come in and change this user to admin. Then that warning will disappear. Now I'm going to open a new tab and log into this email, and I'll show you what the invitation will look like. So now we're in my inbox, and your teammate will see an email that looks like this. If we open it, we can accept the invitation. Then they'll enter their name and password to continue. And again, I'll be impersonating Caleb for the purposes of this tutorial. Then they'll click Continue. They'll choose their current role and their department and how they're planning to use Monday.com. They'll be given the chance to invite even more team members, but I'll skip this and click the X. I will add a profile picture. That'll help us keep things straight for this tutorial. I'm going to zoom way out on this, crop and save, and I'll click Done. When I first get into Monday.com as Caleb, I'll be viewing this workspace and our tutorials board first. In the top right, I can see that I'm logged in as Caleb, and you might have to refresh the page to be able to see the profile picture you just uploaded. There we go. I'll close this. And while I'm in here, I might as well add a few items under Caleb's group. And now that I've included Caleb in this workspace, you can see that when I click on Person, I can select him as an option. Once your teammates have been invited, this Update tab becomes more useful. So if I open this for Caleb's first item, I could @mention Dan and say thanks for inviting me. I can update this, close out of here. And at this point, I'm going to sign off of Caleb's instance here and return to Monday.com, my original instance under Dan. Let's do that now. So I've stopped impersonating Caleb. I've signed off. I'm back signed in as Dan. And you can see this notification is where Caleb has mentioned me.